coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. Bom, 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 boom. I appreciate the support. We out here, man. 33, man. 33 years of prison stories. We back on track, man. We had slight technical difficulties, but we back, man. We back with the heat. We back with these stories. We back trying to feed the positive and starve the negative. That is our motto over here. You know, so tell a friend to tell a friend, man. We also on the road to 100K, and we running out of time, man. We running out of time. TBP, I believe in y'all, man. Let's get it. Let's go, man. We've been pushing at this thing. We've been consistent. We've been dropping these stories. We've been dropping this knowledge, you know. So we need to get there, man, to 100K so we can put this plaque on the wall. We certified, man. We are certified positive movement. You understand me? So if you know anybody, man, that's with that positivity, man, make sure you let them know to come over here, like, comment, and subscribe, and share. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, man, who be rocking with me. Big love to everybody who comes over there in the morning mud where we cut up. It seems like we cutting up more and more often these days. But it's all in good fun, man, and it starts your day off with positive energy, man. Plus, you get that good mud in you to wake you up. You get good conversation, man, and we enjoy ourselves, man, and we hopefully, man, everybody leave up out of there and go have a positive, productive day. So that's what we doing over here, man, at Team Banky Pound, man. So y'all come over here and get with it. I appreciate the love. Oh, man, let me tell y'all something, man. Today, y'all in for a treat, man, because this is a story that I really won't gonna tell nobody. I really won't gonna tell nobody. Really haven't told anybody. Maybe, you know, few dudes that was, you know, close to me, like my brothers, man. But yeah, man, because to be honest with you, man, you know, I'm always, you know, try to be transparent with y'all, man, keep it 100. You know, it was kind of embarrassing to me, especially at the time, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to let y'all know this story, man, because this was crazy to me, you know what I'm saying, because it came out of the blue. It shocked me, and, you know, the way I responded, you know, was, you know, out of straight shock and emotions. So, you know, in prison, man, like I tell y'all all the time, man, there's always going to be some adversity, man. It's just, it is what it is. You know, whether you know minding your business or not, it's always going to be some adversity. There's always going to be some controversy. There's always going to be some violence, man. Flammery, y'all know the rest. Skullduggery, larceny, tomfoolery. It's just a part of where you are, man. And hopefully, man, when you be in there for a long time, man, it don't become a part of you. You know what I'm saying? Or if you know, are indulging in any type of that flammery and skullduggery, stuff like that, then, you know, you get out of it. You grow out of it when you get older and you get mature. You know, so, man, I can remember this situation at this time, man. At this time, you know, I was probably into a little larceny, you know, because I was, you know, had my hands dibbling and dabbling in different things, man, trying to make money in the penitentiary, trying to survive. So, you know, if some weed touch my hand, I definitely sell it. You know, any drugs touch my hand, I definitely sell it, you know, to make a profit, because I ain't do drugs. So, you know, a lot of dudes would give me drugs, period, to sell and give me a percentage of it, because they knew if I sold it, you know, dudes was going to pay me, because if they didn't pay me, you know, they was going to pay somebody else that they didn't want to pay, you know. So, you know, so I used to get, you know, opportunities like that, man, quite often, you know, when I was into that, you know what I'm saying? It was a time, like I say, when you get older, you get more mature, and you start thinking about, man, hey, I do got a chance to get out here, man. Hey, man, I don't want to be involved in this stuff like that. You start making better decisions. So, you know, at this time, like I say, I was making those type of decisions. I was trying to get some money, you know. So, they had this joker in there, man, and everybody knew this dude. I ain't even gonna say his name, but people who've been locked up, they'll know who I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying, by the story. But they had this joker in there, man. He was a known dude, man. He was a known dude, meaning, you know, he had been locked up a while, had, you know, longer than me, older than me. He had a little reputation, but he also had a little smut on his name, you know what I'm saying, because of what he was into. He liked to get high. He liked the boys. You know what I'm saying? And he did a lot of different things that made people think that possibly he was a boy. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, he would always deny it. He had a little history where they say he done pushed the Bethlehem before. And, you know, it's a thing about that, too. If people know you pushed that Bethlehem, man, you know, that's just like a caution sign on your name. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you come at this type of dude, man, you know, he got this in his history, so it's a possibility. It's like a caution sign. Slow up. You know, proceed with caution. So, but it could be misleading too. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I say that is because of this. You can have dudes there that push that Bethlehem and people say, oh yeah, we were locked up. He did this when he first got locked up. Woo, woo, woo. But you also got people that you got to look at who he pushed it on. You know what I'm saying? Because you got some dudes, man, and they trying to figure out penitentiary when they first come in, this, that, and the third. And they will pick and choose somebody who don't deserve a Bethlehem put on them, don't deserve to be, you know, stabbed up, and you know, the situation don't even call for that. You know what I'm saying? And this individual is not of that caliber where you have to do that. You know what I'm saying? But you would get a dude that trying to get a reputation and keep the real wolves off of him, so he'll pick and choose. He will make a situation bigger than it is just to make a statement. See what I'm saying? So when I say that, I'm trying to explain to y'all too, that goes back to what I said. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be doing nothing or out of pocket to get hurt in the penitentiary. For drama to come on your front door, for the Bethlehem play to come, you know, at you. You don't have to be, because somebody could pick you because they think that you so meek, you so quiet, that they can use you as a scapegoat to keep the real wolves off of them. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I always took it with a grain of salt. I knew who was who, and I could look at them and tell, you know, like I say, I come from where I come from. I know what real killers look like. I know what they look like. I know how they move. You know what I'm saying? That was something that was already known to me before I came to the penitentiary. So when I saw it, I knew who it was. You know what I'm saying? Or what it was. But, you know, like I said, and to me, when you're dealing with a dude like me, I can't speak for nobody else. Instead of the, you know, proceed with caution sign when you see a dude or you heard about a dude reputation that he pushed to Bethlehem, to me, you know, it just made it more worse for that individual if I had a, you know, particular beef with him. Because now I know how to come. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming like I ain't gonna give you a chance. Because I already know what you're capable of. So I'm coming at you on some you ain't gonna have a chance type stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm moving like a lion. You know what I'm saying? When I pounce, it's over. You ain't gonna have a chance. You understand? So that's the way I perceived it. You know, other people perceive it different ways. They look at it different ways. But anyway, that's the little reputation he had on. So that's why he was able to move the way he moved. But when I say he do things too that was questionable, like I say, you know, he be messing with the boys. But you got dudes in there to mess with boys, but they straight killers and they ain't going for nothing, and they ain't, you know what I'm saying? But he had a lot of other skills that coincide with people say he might be a little, you know what I'm saying? He's so, you know, which I ain't saying, you know, I ain't, you know, discriminate, but I'm just saying he used to sew. You could take him stuff and pay him. He'll sew up stuff. He'll make you stuff, make you pajamas, all. He had those type of skills. Plus, he used to braid. Dudes had long hair and everything. He braided their hair for a fee. He'll braid their hair. But he moving around and acting like a dude. He moving around and acting like a killer. He's getting somewhat the respect of a killer. You know what I'm saying? But he also a get high dude. When that stuff on there, he wanted to be nodding and, you know, he wanted to be like that. So, far as me, I used to deal with him because, like I said, I knew him. You know, I had probably paid him before to do something. Paid him to fix this. Paid him to sew up a pair of shorts or something. At one time when I was boxing, believe it or not, I had a big old afro. He had, you know, definitely had braided my hair or something before. You know what I'm saying? So I used to deal with him on that type of basis. You know what I'm saying? Every time and every now and then when I had the, you know, the sack, the package or whatever he wanted, I dealt with him. He always paid me my money on time, so I never really had no problem with him, you know what I'm saying, up until this point. So, with all that being said, at around about this time, I had, you know what I'm saying, I had some of that missile. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know what that missile is, that's that good old, you know what I'm saying, that good old dope. You know, they love that dope in there. Somebody had some dope. They really weren't trying to be selling it. They made me a Godfather deal, man. Look, get rid of this. You keep that. Bring me this, man, because they ain't want the smoke that came behind when you got that. Because when you got that, them dudes is coming at you, man. They may come with the flam, the larceny, and you may have to put some work in. But you got to be willing to put that work in. Now, with that being said, you risking everything that you got going on, too, just to make this money. Cause no matter who you is, when it comes to that dope fiend larceny, oh, it dudes will try you. It'll come, you know what I'm saying, you'll end up having to put some work in, and it ain't even really all your money. You know what I'm saying? So it's tricky. But in the penitentiary, like I say, everybody trying to survive, man. You got to get it how you live. You know, every dollar in there is a hard dollar, bro, and you got to eat every night. If you ain't trying to go over there and eat that flammery, that stuff that's gonna have your stomach, man, nah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so that's what I was, you know, doing at the time. So I got the good old missile, right? I ain't got no whole lot left. He wanted, you know, the cop some. He wanted to get some. So I'm upstairs. I'm in my room. He sleep downstairs, right? So a dude come tell me, you know, old boy wanted to holler at me. I said, well, where you at? He said, he locked in the cell. He said, come holler at him. I said, all right, tell him I'll be down there in a little bit. So I'm up there doing whatever it was I was doing. Excuse me. As soon as I got a little time, I said, let me go there and see what he want. I kind of like knew what he wanted. So I roll down to him, go to his door. You go to somebody's door, they door locked, man. You just boom, 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 tap on the door. I said, yo, wave your hand in front of the door. So whatever they doing in there, you can't see in there. So, you know, you wave your hand to make motion so they can look towards the door, see what's going on. He like, yo, what's up? So boom, I said, man, it's Bank. He said, what? Hey, yeah, what's up? So I go put my head in the door. He come walking to the door, right? Look like he already high, if you ask me. But he come walking to the door. He say, yo, man, you got any more of that left? I said, yeah. I said, what's up? He said, man, I'm trying to get one. I said, all right, what's up? What you got? He said, man, I got the money. I said, all right, hold on. So I leave, go back, get the junk, come back down, same thing. I knock on the door. When I knock on the door, he right there at the door. But I can't see because I ain't looking in. He said, yo, I'm right here. So I said, hey, all right, what's up? He said, what you got? So I show him what I got. He take the junk, he looking at it. He said, yeah, I'm trying to get it. He said, you take some commissary? I said, it depends on what type of commissary you got. You know what I'm saying? What you got, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, because I could take, you know, street to street. Street to street is you get your people on the street to send some money to my people on the street. My people on the street put the money on my books. You know what I'm saying? So usually that's what dudes want to do with that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, nah, I got some. I said, man, if you got something good that I eat, because it's going to go the same thing. You get the money on your books, you can go to the store and buy something to eat. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, yeah, man, let me see what I got. You eat such, you eat. I said, yeah. So he said, yeah, I think I got some more of that. Let me go see. So mind you, I'm at the door talking to him. So he turned around to go walk to his locker to go see if he got what he said he, you know, will give me, and I say I accept. When this joker turned around to go walk to his locker, man, you know how these young cats out here these days now be sagging their pants and stuff up under their butt, you know what I'm saying, or whatnot. This joker got his pants sagging up under his butt, but he also got his boxers sagging up under his butt, where his whole butt is out. And when I look, I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? And he go to the locker, which is right there, and you know the locker is on the wall. He bent over to go in the locker, so I move out the way and turn my head away from the door. But now I'm like, went from talking about business to now I'm like in a fit of rage. I'm like, this joker know I'm at the door. Why, you know what I'm saying? What type of, you know, freak nasty stuff you into? I don't want to see your butt, you know what I'm saying? And then you gonna bend over? So I felt like he did it on purpose. In my mind, there's no doubt in my mind, but also now all this other stuff running through my mind, like, man, what type of stuff you think I'm into? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I'm like, man, I'm blood mad, man. I'm sitting there, I'm like, man, he come back to the door, and he like, hey, yo, where you go? Where you go? I'm like, and I pop my face back at the door, and I'm looking at him, and I don't know if he could tell by the way I'm looking at him or whatever, right? I'm like, look, man, hey, hold on for a minute. I walk away from the door, and I go to the booth. It's a couple of jokers at the booth. I tell the dude at the booth, hey man, tell him to open such door, whichever that the cell number that his door was, right? So he said, all right. So boom, I just walked back to his cell. So as I'm walking back to his cell, his door come open. So when his door come open, he's standing in the cell. He be like, what'd you get the door open for? Man, I grabbed him by his neck and drove him up in that cell, man, straight to the ground. And he trying to talk, but he can't really talk. He like, wait. And you know, when he started swinging, and I just drove him to the ground, man. Man, I got him on the ground. I pinned him to the ground, man. I started just, I ain't gonna lie to you. I just started punishing him. I just started hitting him, man. I'm just crushing him. I mean, I could feel the impact on my fist. And I'm saying, then I started seeing blood. He kicking and scrambling, and then he ain't moving that much. So dudes can hear the commotion. So dudes come to the door. And then one of my homeboys, which to this day, at the time I won't, but to this day I'm thankful, because I was in a fit of rage, man. It ain't no telling what I would have did. I probably would have kept on punishing, you know. So he running there and grabbed me. He said, yo, Bank, man. I'm turning around on him. He like, come on, man, come on. So he trying to pull me up out here. I kick him. You know what I'm saying? He pulled me on about the seat. He said, what's going on, man? What's going on? I said, man, it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? He said, man, what's up? I said, it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I go on upstairs, man. I go up in the room, man. I'm looking at my hand messed up, man. I got blood all over me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still in a fit of rage. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a fit of rage. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is crazy, you know. So my celly, he come up there. He said, man, what's up? I said, man, I'm good. He said, I said, man, let me get a moment, man. Let me get a moment. You know what I'm saying? He said, all right, I'm going to get the door closed. So he closed the door. I'm up in there by myself, washing my hand off, man. I'm trying to calm down. Now I'm thinking in my mind, you know, then you always, you know, like I say, for everything you do, there's a repercussion. I ain't worrying about him. He done. But the police, you know what I'm saying? Am I going to get in trouble? Am I going to get late? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm worried about now. And then I'm like, boom, did I do the right thing? You questioning all yourself, man. What, you know, you think he was just high? Do you know what he was doing? I mean, it didn't matter to me at that point because it's over. But all of these things is running through my head. I just felt like maybe the stuff that I had already had in my head, the preconceived stuff or rumors I had always heard about him, won't never confirm or, you know what I'm saying, deny. But, you know, it just was too much for me, man. It was too much for me just to see that, because you can't unsee stuff. You can't unsee stuff, man. And for him to do that, knowing that I was at the door, at that moment, I felt like he was doing it on purpose. I felt like he was trying me. You know what I'm saying, on some freak stuff, and I ain't with that. So he got what he got, and I won't feeling truly no mercy for him. I was feeling scared for me. You know what I'm saying? I was feeling scared for me, for the repercussions. So, you know, a couple of jokers was trying to find out what was going on, and this is the crazy part about it. I was so, like, embarrassed, I ain't tell nobody what it was about. Dudes started assuming that it was about, you know, a business deal, drug transaction or something that he ain't take care of. You know what I'm saying? That's what everybody assumed, and I just never confirmed or denied it. I let them run with that. So I'm up here in the cell, and I'm nervous, pervous by now. You know what I'm saying? Probably about 20, 25, 30 minutes go by. You know what I'm saying? Dude come up there, holler at me, my celly, man. He said, man, you know, his celly went in there, man. He messed up, man. His celly said you got to call the people, man. So the people got to come over here and see him, see what's going on with him, right? So, boom. I'm like, all right. I said, man, let me know what's going on. So maybe about 10 minutes later, man, you heard the side door come open. People come all up in there and stuff. They go in there, man. They go in there and get him. They call medical. They tell everybody, lock up, lock up, lock up. You know what I'm saying? So everybody go get locked up. So now everybody, even the ones who didn't know what was going on, everybody knows something going on. You know what I'm saying? So boom, this is the thing they be doing. You know what I'm saying? When they don't know nothing, and he obviously won't say nothing. When they don't know nothing, they gonna lock down and they gonna try to figure stuff out. You know what I'm saying? You know, so many people go back and forth to different people, say you can't really, you know what I'm saying, pinpoint it. They be acting like them cameras is like that, but they not really like that. It all depends. They not really like that. So I'm sitting in there, I'm nervous, pervous, man, and then the worst thing could have happened is what they usually do, they start doing. They come in through the top, they come in through the bottom, they want to come through every cell, and they want to cut the lights on, shine the flashlight on you. They want to look at your face, and they want to look at your hands. You understand me? And they want to look at you and see what's going on. Now, I had went in there and washed up and everything, but my hand was messed up. You know what I'm saying? I had a little skin off my hand. My hand had already bruised up. It had already started swollen up. So when they come in the jump, man, and they going by, I'm nervous. They get by my cell. I try to play it up like, hey, ain't nothing wrong. And he called me back to the joint, man, seen my hand. And he said, what happened to your hand? I said, oh, man, I don't even know, man. You know, I be boxing and everything. He was like, nah. That look like it's new. That look like it's fresh. I said, man, ain't nothing wrong with my hand, man. You know I be boxing, man. Y'all know what it is. He was like, nah. You know what I'm saying? So, boom, he get on the radio, back away from the door. They keep on going around looking at other cells. And sure as grits as ghosts, man. Came back to the jump, told me, turn around, cuff up. I said, for what? He said, man, just turn around and cuff up. Cuffed me up, took me up out the joint. You know what I'm saying? I ended up getting the case. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never say I did it. You know, when he got right, they asked him, he said, nah, I ain't do it. You know what I'm saying? But when they put a charge on you, the charge gonna stick. Period, point blank. They got to be able to justify that. They got to be able to say they doing their job. They holding down security. They making people be accountable or whatever. So, yeah, I got locked up. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, everybody was wondering what I get locked up for, man. Why a bank do that? You know what I'm saying? And then the whole joint was on the yard. The dude bucked on my money. You know what I'm saying? Which ain't had nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't had nothing to do, but I ain't never straightened, you know what I'm saying? Because it ain't like dudes gonna come ask you when you get out. They'll beat around the bush, be like, hey, man, yeah, man, I heard about that joint. That joint was crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Dude know not to play with your money or whatever. And I just go with it. I be like, yeah, man, it's all good. That's over with, man. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't never tell nobody, you know what I'm saying? Because I was embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? Even though, you know, when you look at it now, hindsight want nothing to be embarrassed about, because I ain't do nothing. It's the fact that I was embarrassed to the fact that just to say, oh, I whooped him because he tried some old freak stuff. That joint was embarrassing to me. I couldn't bring myself to even say that to a dude because I ain't sent him to the other room, because that's where he should have went. And if dude don't come in there and get me, it ain't no telling what I would have did, because I was in a fit of rage. You see what I'm saying? But that furthered the narrative of me always running the store box for years and years and years and years. Don't play with my money. You know what I'm saying? But little do they know, he won't play with my money. That had already been established. Don't play with my money, man. If you get it from me, you got to pay me back. But that's just what everybody assumed it was about. But the true matter is, all of that, they was wondering whether he was like this or the rumor, yeah, he had to be like that. You walking around in front of a man with your pants pulled down up under your butt and you go bent over, you know what I'm saying, knowing somebody is looking in that direction. To me, yeah, something wrong with you, Joe. You know what I'm saying? But nice try, wrong guy. Because, man, he lucky. You know what I'm saying? He lucky. You know what I'm saying? And I stayed in the hole, you know what I'm saying, for about a month and a half. Came out, they put me, you know what I'm saying, all the way in another building. You know what I'm saying? He ended up coming out, going all the way on the other side of the yard. And then he ended up getting transferred up off of the joint about a year or two later. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he told people. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But I never ran into him again. I don't know if he put me on the enemy list, because you never see your enemy list. But had I had ran into him again, I was going to give him the business again. Off rip. Soon as I seen him, I was going to give him the business again. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he did put me on the enemy list. And, you know, like I say, hindsight is 20/20. You know, maybe he was high. Maybe he was out of his element, whatever it was. But he just picked the wrong time to be high. He picked the wrong time to be high, and he picked the wrong time to do that, because I felt some type of way about it. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I felt some type of way about it. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't disrespecting no man. I don't care what you do. I ain't never been the dude to walk around the penitentiary and say, oh, man, he do this, or he mess with this, or he get high, or he mess. I don't care, because it don't affect me. But if you do something that affect me, and then you do something that I feel is directly towards me, oh, man, you got action. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like that was directly towards me, because you know you was just talking to me at the door. You know what I'm saying? If whatever you was doing in there before I got there, you should have got yourself right, knowing that I was at that door. I just left, you know, I was coming back. You should have got yourself right, though. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't appreciate that at all, dog. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't appreciate it. And Yeah, man. He got by the hair of his chin, man. Man, y'all got. I'm sweating right now, man. I'm sweating right now thinking about that jump, man. But yeah, that was crazy. But that's just another story, man, to let y'all know the type of life that you got to live in the penitentiary, man. The type of adversity that you will be facing, the type of foolishness and tomfoolery and freak nasty stuff that might come your way that you might not even be into. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the fact that you in that environment where all of this stuff lives. So it's going to come across your table one day. Now, how you handle it is going to be up to you. But it's going to be in your vicinity, period. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, whether it end up right in front of you, who's to say? Can't nobody tell you. Just like can't nobody tell you if you go into prison that you're going to come out alive. Can't nobody tell you that, man. You just have to deal with situations as they come. Now, did I take a setback for that? Yeah, lost money, lost, you know what I'm saying, the position I was in. A whole lot of things come with it. But at the time, to me, I felt like it was worth it. It was justified because I got to stand on my principles. You know what I'm saying? Now, in my mind, had I not said nothing, what he would have did next? What he would have said to me next? What he would have tried next? See what I'm saying? And that could have cost me even more because if he would have actually, you know, said something to me in that type of, you know what I'm saying, tone, man, y'all might not have never met me. Y'all might not have never met me. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, cause you know what I'm saying, I'm a man. I'm a man first, last, and everything in between. So I just ain't appreciate it, man. And yeah, it was a lesson learned though. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know, it's a blessing in every lesson, man. And I learned, man, that you know what I'm saying, you got to be responsible for whatever you do. So that's why I didn't cry. You know what I'm saying, about going to the hole. I ain't cry about the money I lost. I ain't none of that because I knew what I was doing when I did it. I may not have knew all the consequences, but I knew that it was a possibility that I could get late. You know what I'm saying? And I did. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But yeah, man, you know, crazy. That's the penitentiary for you. That's the penitentiary for you. Young fellas, take heed. Open your ears. Listen in. Yeah, it's all in there waiting for you. Yeah, it's all in there waiting for you, man. Believe that. You know, but anyway, man, I know y'all gonna have something to say about this video, man, but y'all know I love y'all, man, because I wouldn't even tell nobody that, man. I wouldn't even tell them. That story crossed my mind a couple times because other things made it cross my mind, but I deliberately did not tell y'all that story before because, like I say, I still was kind of like, you know, I ain't, you know what I'm saying, but I feel like it's lessons to be learned in that story, man. You know what I'm saying? It's lessons to be learned in that story. So that's why I chose to tell that story. And besides, man, y'all family, man. So y'all keep it in-house. Shh, you did? But yeah, man. But anyway, man, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Talk to me, man. I talk back. Some of y'all may feel like I was wrong. Some of y'all may feel like I jumped the gun. Some of y'all may feel like I went too far. But none of y'all respectfully was in that position. What would you have done? See what I'm saying? So y'all let me know, man. And like I say, in every lesson, man, there's a blessing. And the blessing is, man, that no life was lost and lessons was learned. And that's all you can hope for in this life, man. That's all you can hope for, man, when you make a decision. So anyway, in the meantime, in between time, man, y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. Talk to me, I talk back. Love y'all. We back on track, man. We gonna be pushing this content out daily. We stay consistent. That is part of our makeup. So y'all tell a friend to tell a friend, man, to come over here, man, and get this good information, man. And we on the road to 100K, man. Let's go. Let's get there, man, because we ducking all hooks. Bam, 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 boom, 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 boom. Keep ducking them. Bam.
The Banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.